Everyone needs to step 1 metre back.
I'm going to get a risk today. Hey, someone in the front row risk, bro.
Please don't. I know emotions are high, guys.
Smile on, bro. No, sleep back, man.
Stand back. Come on, man. Let's all move back.
No, I stay here.
Cops know my job. I watch both sides. I'm no threat to them. I'm protecting them and protecting us.
And you know I'm going to have to only see you so please, hold the line peacefully.
You hear that? You hear that?
What about the other?
Just slowly go back.
Heads up, guys!
Just a fucking, this escalates, it's going to go fucking into this.
Just to make everyone feel
Made a plan. They're going to push back.
We're trying to leave. We're trying to leave. So we need to go that way.
Heads up, guys! They're going to push back.
Going.
We're leaving. Let's do it soon. Yep.
Let us go and we'll go.
Yep. Car park.
we go, you guys go.
Yeah, we're going that way, bro. We're going back. We're going back. We're getting out of here.
They've been said, allow the processes to happen now. Now we sit back, let them through. Anyone got Google? Google Maps? Let's make a clear way.
It's a long way. It's a long way.
Going. Start making a path. Yes, so we get through.
Go back the other way.
So what about our farm out at us? I can't hear.
Who's your leader?
All good, guys.
Okay, guys.
Like some room.
They want to go home. They can leave backwards. They want to go to Hill Street and turn right, Fano. They want to go to Hill Street and turn right. We want the mandates to end.
We want the mandates to end.
We want the mandates dropped.
We can't. It's pointless saying it to them. Pointless saying it to them. They're not the ones who can do that. Are you leaving as a row or as a
Going down Hill Street.
Their job is tyranny.
Sort it out with the government.
Their job is stomping over shit out.
But you know your own defence, it's time for the government to sort their shit out. Did you know that?
Now we are at the place of resolving this right now. We are at the place of resolving this right now. We're at the place of resolving this right now. We're at the place.
You want to do what you want to do. You can jump behind me and just hold that line, but it's up to you, brother.
Yeah, right.
As far as they're concerned, they want to go that way. Yous are saying peace, so unless you want war, what is what?
Peace. Walk through.
We want the mandates to end.
So, lock in. We're pushing back.
You're leading them straight through onto the place. And then next week they can come through and take all the... Remember that? All the things need to be gone.
That's why I can't understand what's going on.
They can leave that way, bro. They can leave that way. They can't leave that way. The way they came in.
I don't know if they know that way. They want to go this way. Go there and go that way.
You've got to understand, we've got to hold our ground. You have no purpose coming this way. You've got your bollards up, you put a barrier around us. You have no purpose come this way.
No, we're going to Hill Street.
Make a line on Hill Street. Make a line on the other side of the
Guys, they want to run down here and they want to run back up the hill to their whānau at the back.
What? Why not go straight back in?
So then you make a path. So they get out and then
They want to go to Hill Street. They want to go back up to Hill Street.
That goes past all our tents. No, that goes that way like this. We're running the whole time, bro, around this corner.
you told them just down
They stay on this footpath, around the corner, up the road like they've been doing the whole time. They're just going around this church corner, bro. That's fine.
You just want to line down the side to get back up.
And I literally went and
Where's up?
was driven from behind the movement. So probably the government got them to drive into you, okay? It's not our
Okay, so what? So
Can we do 30?
just give us a second till we work this out. Well, look to try. It's been a long day.
Can you stop talking and let the male talk, please? The master. Thank you.
Transparent and helping you. What they're going to do is they're going to send the shielded guys from first. Alright? As an escort for the single file. Now, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this, guys?
How are we going to do this?
I reckon we open that end, right? We open this end, we let them come down the side, we form another line back here.
Just break the route.
Good Kiwis, eh? Good Kiwis, eh?
Come on. That's mine. I'm not even the sun goes in half. Give me your shields!
You are defending graphene oxide in your body. You are defending graphene oxide in your body.
We can see that, bro! This is all I'm carrying!
We want to see your faces. We want to see your faces. We want to see your faces. Every one of you.
We're all 10 men each. Protect the New Zealand police.
Move out of the way! Move out of the way!
Scumbag! Scumbag! New Zealand's watching, bro! New Zealand's watching! What? The police are crushing them! The police are crushing people against Waterloo!
How dare you!
How disgusting!
protest.
There is children here. Everyone remain peaceful. There is children here. Please
I'm getting your line.
You stand back. We are
Getting your line.
So mine,
Don't push me, boy.
no, don't push me. Hey, don't fight. Hey. Not to her. Not to her.
Go push everybody else. You fucking bitch.
Look at me. Stop it. I'm walking in. Not him.
All right, no, this way. Step back, listen to me. You two, stop it. Bro.
Calm it down, please. Please, brother.
I'm feeling that. I want to do exactly what you fucking told. Oh, just put him in there. Dude, I know what's going on. I already told you. Yeah, they're going.
They're going out that way. Go on, just calm down.
I didn't push you yesterday. Don't talk shit. Gotta get out.
Come, what am I going
Yeah, I got pushed from behind. I didn't push me. I got pushed. Fucking pushing me. I ain't fucking South Africa. Look.
I got one yesterday. You don't listen.
Go that way, brother. Please. Brother.
Back. Forward.
Turn around.
Stop making a fucking shit. Not lean on them. Do not touch them. Where is your humanity? Where's your humanity? You preach the peace. Cuss, that's enough, Cuss, that's enough. Link up. Everybody, link up. Keep the peace. Don't even look at this. Don't even get it up. Don't even give me your eyes. Everybody hold the line, hold your head. That's enough, Barno. Please don't touch my shield. What are you doing? Hey, what the fuck are you doing? These are your people. We're defending yourself. Good job, Barno. Good job. Fucking dog. Swing. Make sure. Good job, Barno. Good job. Yada. Good job, Barno. Keep it up, baseball. Good job. Good job, Barno. Everybody keep your hands to yourself. Good job, Barno. Everybody doing a good job. Exactly, yeah, you want the point of that. Keep the love, Barno. Keep the love.
Go back and get breakfast, guys. Yeah, it's time to go back. We've done what we needed to do here. It's time to go back. It's time to go home, everyone. It's time for breakfast. We do not want to aggress here. We don't want to push this. Yeah, bro. That's it.
Go back.
We don't need breakfast, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Time for breakfast. Come on, guys.
Breakfast time.
There's nothing for us to do here.
Breakfast, come on, guys.
Good job, Barno. Everybody put yourselves away.
I'm filming the retreat.
Everybody go grab their breakfast. It's going to be a Monday. Just keep it peaceful. You're the best now.
Link up to someone. Link in with someone. Link in.
Everybody keep it peaceful.
We stay here in peace.
Keep the peace.
There's a phone. Come on. Yeah, I know my phone. I'll move it. Yeah, I'll move it.
Let's just move away here.
Okay.
Let's just move away. Move away here.
Everybody take a deep breath. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Everybody pull ourselves away from the police, away from the situation. Keep it peaceful. Take some breath. Everybody keep smiling, keep smiling, keep it peaceful. Take a few deep breaths in. Get through that. Everybody keep it peaceful. Hey, brother. No need for antagonization of the police. No need for antagonizing the police. Deep breath over there, brother, in the meeting. Everybody keep it calm, deep breath. Put your head off the water. Good job, everybody. No need for escalation. Everybody, we know we got citizens here, so we just keep ourselves calm so nothing goes.
Standing for themselves, it's right. It's in that breakfast, oil, changing, changing about.
Come on,
our kids are watching us, so let's go and have breakfast and leave them to stand all day. Come on, let's go. Buttercoy, not going anywhere. We can always come back and have a look at them.
Everybody go ahead, please. I'm sure we're not all going to leave. Let's stand where they are. Be nice if they continue there back on. Let's go, Father. Let's go back to breakfast. Let's go for a cup of tea, Father. Everybody keeping it peaceful. Love and smiles, everybody. Love and smiles.
Or getting hurt. You don't consider that. Let's go, Fano.
Good job, everybody. Keeping it peaceful. No need to antagonize. Everybody go get some breakfast.
He's been backing us up.
Breakfast, maybe a coffee. Anybody who's waking up here, come on. Everybody have some deep breaths, maybe some coffee.
So we want time to think about what's going on here. They got time to think about what's going on here.
Everybody keep it peaceful of why we're here. Understand peace is going to be the only way, bro.
I came down the convoy back home.
Hi Sue, Monday News Live. You got anything to say about what's happening here?
Sorry?
You got anything to say about what's happening here?
This is horrendous. All these riot shells now. I don't understand why they're defending an illegal government that won't listen to the people it's representing. They should be with us, and we keep telling them, we keep trying to give them information about all the backs injuries. Their own colleagues are being fired all around the world on a promise, a done, finished deal, and yet these thugs are still just like, unbelievable. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, they got
Oh, you know, we did it without violence, you know, but fuck mate, they're paying yourself in the corner.
I say, you can't ever feel sorry for some of them because they're young. You can see the fear in their eyes. They've been jumping from behind, from the seniors.
Let's keep the situation calm.
Yeah, no one's going to do anything to you. Harry Bowl.
Yeah, fucking move forward. Forward! Move forward!
Stay here. Stop moving back. Take it back. Cameraman!
On time!
And that's all we want is good fight. Come back, team. Come back, team. Go, come back this way, team. Let them remove themselves. Allow them to remove themselves. Come back.
Just allow them to go. You know what I mean? They don't want to be here. Mostly, they don't want to be doing this. Let's go. Alright, use that line there. At this stage, I'm thinking they're not going to come back through that line. Everybody can go and have breakfast. Go and have breakfast. Let them remove themselves. Let them remove themselves. I know they've preached the peace.
They're in the wrong way, mate. They're in the wrong way.
Mikey. Come on. Let them remove themselves. They
Let's go. We can have a voice, but right now...
Come on, guys. Come back. Let's go back. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Let's go. Let's move this way.
Everybody, all cameramen, all everybody.
Mikey.
Got our corner here.
Wake up and get up here.
Come on, guys. Come back.
It's all done.
We've done a good job this morning. We've done a real good job this morning, bros. We don't want to be pushing any harder right now. It really is time to go back.
This way.
That's all done.
Bring everyone back this way.
Go guys, they're rolling out.
And now it's time to walk that way, and we just need to get out of here so that this can disperse and we can move on to
Go
Happy joy.
Give me that in, bro.
Coming to final, let's go, some breakfast. Let's go back off, let's go, there's some coffee.
I can feel it. I can feel it in my mind here. It didn't happen that way. We can accept it and think about what's going to happen next. Come on, come back. Security's going to be up here. Come on, come back. Let's go. No point. Come on, you wonderful human beings. Are we still at infant state? Are we still at infant state?
Myself included, I'm not back off now. Come on. Go have some breakfast. Come on, with the feet. Move with the feet. That's it. Baby step. Hold up. Very good. I can see some steps. Let's have some breakfast. Everybody let's go back off. Leave it in me. Hold ourselves down, everybody. Hold up. Back to the steps down here. Breakfast time.
If you get orders to move through, they realise there's children in here, thousands of people that don't have jobs or homes to go back to.
All these ones that have been up for that, for hours. All these ones that have been
Yeah, they're like...
What sort of thing do I hear? I'm filming 300 shot. So if you could filter through your officers and get the calm, the ones with the big mana and the big aroha, big heart, and you keep calm, have a discipline, and your policemen have been trained well and they've been doing it well, but some of your policemen are getting afraid and intimidating, and it's making our job hard to get to. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, well, let's go.
Let's go, man.
Cops aren't parking in there, we've got teachers parking in there. Yes, they're parking in this Wilson car park.
Okay, Whānau, can we get
Whānau to step back?
Let's go, guys. Right now, today it doesn't have to be like this. None of you right. None of you right. Let's just go. If you want to come back when security's up here and take photos of nobody standing here, that's cool. Let's just go.
Hello, my TikTok friend. Yeah, we're on Mana News Live. Mana News Live. Mana News Live.
Mana News Live online. How's it going? Did you get it this morning?
I've been getting everything. Been enjoying your videos. They're inspirational.
Some silly ones are there.
We're out. We're out. So TikTok's on.
Yeah. I got banned from going live.
Did you?
Yeah, no reason. Yeah, they just found a way to ban me.
I seen the one where they were arresting you at the beginning. I was thinking now that's bad.
Because we're able to know when police officers in that line.
Aye?
It's interesting how they're just bringing them all in.
I've brought them from all over the country, and the things that I think anything happens out there.
Yeah.
There's no proof.
It's a good time to lay out the dream.
How are you? I need all of us.
Mikey, come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I need.
That means all of us.
I mean, whoever needs to be here can be here.
So the rest of us, so they can go. So we can come back as a collective and talk about what the next step is.
Sir, can I please get that?
So there we go. I don't want to stay here, I just want to bring breakfast.
So, did you get that, mate? So all we're going to do Thanks, sir. Inspector. Sir, may I ask why you breached the peace? Mate, all we wanted to do was come through up into this pit.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Media, if you're going to stand
that was all our intention was.
Listening to this?
Yeah, and we did explain to the security as we came through, but obviously the message didn't get back to you. But
Did the best we could.
yeah, appreciate it.
Sir,
Yeah, so it wasn't anything. We didn't want it to be a fight because we don't need to fight.
that ain't gonna look good.
Yeah, well, hey, Arthur. Yeah.
You guys go that way, we'll go this way.
Sorry, guys.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome, mate.
Sorry.
Thanks, mate. See you later.
Yeah, let him go.
Yeah, we are.
Excuse us, please. Watch out for Leon, please.
Move halfway across the road. Go. Disperse. Disperse.
De-escalate.
Let's go.
Then we can go.
Yeah, let's go. Eh?
Got up.
Yeah, I've been probably more attacked by the protesters than I have by some of the protesters want to kill me.
What's that? Idiots. There will be some. You keep recording on, so we need you. Yeah. You give us credibility, so fantastic.
I've been accused of being a spy. I said, bro, I've been on this freedom march way before you. Said I was when they first rose up at Busham.
Crazy.
Oh wow.
You need something.
Oh, I do. I mean, putting myself out there.
Yeah.
But hey, as long as the story gets out.
Yeah. If it goes that way, give me a crack. I'll spend time hanging out, give you that little bit more, you know, not to start anything, it's just, you're people less like harass you.
If you hear things going on, you'll see me with the pole.
Yeah.
I'll be giving that aerial shot.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome, brother.
Oh, man.
So I don't know if he jumped on the brakes just as he came in, but yeah, I'm not quite sure yet. I need to watch the video footage. It was hectic.
Okay, yeah.
And I needed to change positions.
The story was that they just wanted to come through and come to the street.
Hold on, I'm just going to turn my radio down.
The story was they wanted to come through and come to the street in full security.
Yeah.
And the people came in.
So some people wanted to get through to the curfew to bring their car through?
No, the police wanted to come up the street.
The police wanted to come up the street?
What for? What do they want to come?
Well, they're going to give them reasons.
Is it because of that bollard up there at the place? That's probably why. Because that bollard there, right? Probably. So that's why they want to come up here. That's all good then. Wish we had the communication, we would have cleared the streets for them.
Right.
And they could have done that, and we could have just stayed without any drama, right?
There's also the reason why they had shields instead of military. And then a car came rushing at them, tried to run them down.
Yeah, we witnessed that. Nice.
I was right in front of their car.
Did you see that any police officers get hurt?
No.
No, okay. Right. Well, guys, we'll catch you.
Alright, so our
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah. So there's people that got the footage, okay?
Go on then, my sister.
Yeah. Okay, I haven't finished yet. I'm going to tell you the good news first, okay? We've got professional linesmen coming in to take the line, because that's got serious. Yeah. Okay.
No.
So we've got that happening there. And we've just got to stay calm still, stay in the car, because that was not us. But I can see how what happened drive the fear, because that was fucking scary. You know? Yeah, it was so good. I was amazed that you guys managed to hold them off when they were so close to coming down here. Yeah, that was brilliant. I think that's all. I just want to let you know that we're aware of what's going on, and it's in hand. And
don't worry about
every
it.
time they knock us, we come back stronger. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, man. What do you reckon, bro?
It's out of control.
No, it's not. The police are out of control.
That's what I mean.
The communication between the police and the people. So the police are passing on these messages and we're not getting them, or what's going on?
Well,
we still got issues with people not passing messages.
we all know we get to this point where there's a lack of communication.
I tell you what, they need to send out a group text, and then we'll all get the text, and we'll know what's going on.
I think they all need a Zoom conference.
Okay, so we've got an elderly gentleman up here.
You steer somewhere else in case you want to somewhere else. You need to consider. Yeah, well, you need to be.
We love you guys. Absolutely love you guys.
Wrong. You know it's wrong.
Every day children die.
We're being tagged. That value passport is being told into digital ID. That's what it is. It's going to morph into digital ID. Nothing whatsoever to do with your
Those raise a good point there, right? About 5 officers that can get
Bully boy tactics, that's all it is, because you've got uniforms on.
And you still have to live here with us, don't forget.
Why don't you turn around and go back?
Have to live here with all of us.
Don't listen to Jacinda. She doesn't care what you do.
We know all your plans, everything's been running over. Living the best of your lives in this country.
The good ones are gone.
Because even your co-workers are laughing at you about mental health. So I hope none of you have anyone in your family friends.
Do not be deceived. So, I don't care if people go back their houses. Join us. Anyway, I thank God for COVID because the houses are going to be very, very cheap for our kids in the future. And I'm getting all my kids educated so that they can buy their own home and so that they don't have to do all of this. They're educated. They have to go to school. We're going to join, we're following yous, we're mirroring yous, and we're getting our kids educated. How about that? I don't want to send them to a Māori school because they don't speak your language, English.
It's kind of stuff I don't want to hear. You guys have a beautiful day and have a safe day.
Let's go back, guys.
Have a look at the murder by decree.
We love you. So we're moving back. Come on, guys. We're a family. As a family, we're moving. Okay.
Come on, guys.
Come on, brother. Let's move back, please.
We're trying to burn ourselves, panic, fear, all of that stuff.
You know, there's a couple of the places in there when you form a line to stop it breaking down to all our ball, and they turn on you. They try to think you're going against them. No, it ain't cool. We've still got a message to give.
Our lines, our people that have been called and holding the lines, it's beautiful to see the response. But the other people that don't go to the lines and come in to the camp or around the streets are just hysterical. You need to stop. For myself, no matter how tired I get, I always go to solutions first. I always try and think about how I can make this situation not happen again. And if you do feel panicked or anything, hold it, come and see me, and I'll walk you through that. Because that's what I do as well, is help people to understand what's happening. And that's very important. So if anyone here understands that, please step up and be that person for our whānau you see running around panicking. Just grab them and go, it's okay, we've got it sorted. You don't need to go and run through the camp like yesterday morning at 4 o'clock, because that's exactly what they want. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you, share that with everyone, share that with your friends that are here or your family that are here, even though we're all family, and let's all get on the same page and understand what's happening. Ka pai? Kia ora.
Everybody should be wearing a helmet.
I think it's going to take out.
Hey, right, your intake on what's going on. How's it affecting you?
Hey brother, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the police really wanted to have made that movement through the crowd, why didn't one of their commanders just speak loud and clear? We need to have access through there. We're not going to. This is a peaceful maneuver. We're just needing to access there. But instead, it's always just like bang, there goes the movement, and it's provocative, and it makes people fearful. When people get fearful, of course, they want to defend themselves. So that car coming through the line, that was obviously not one of us, you know, coming in from behind the police lines. There's infiltration, there's so many things going on, but in the end, you know, like, what are we all here for? You know, and we're here for our own human rights. Everyone here has lost a job. They've been excommunicated from their families, from their friends. You've been treated like a leper in society. I've had more humanity in the last 2 weeks from this crowd of people here than I have had for the last 3 or 4 years in society. It's been slowly building up more and more draconian measures and more control. It's a nightmare, you know. Something's got to break, and really, I just think at the moment this is a kind of a battle for good and evil in a strange way, you know, and it's so obvious, and I just can't believe that half the population can actually say to the other half, we don't know you anymore, you're excluded. You know, well, I mean, why do we fight against apartheid if we're going to bring in a social apartheid in your own country that even divides families? This is ridiculous. You know, I think Jacinda's got to step down. I think New Zealand's government has to change. It just seems like we have no opposition. We have no opposition by proxy almost. And when you hear Luxton or Judith Collins or anyone else, they come out and they say exactly the same thing, maybe even more hardline. You know?
If you wanted to say anything to our viewers,
yeah,
people at home that can't be here, there's some for, many against.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
Just imagine if this was you in our situation. If you were excluded, if you were not allowed to work, if you were not allowed to drop your child off at school, if you can't even go to church in the weekend, or you're not allowed to join a sports club, for a vaccine that obviously is not working. If it was a vaccine, you wouldn't get polio, right? I mean, a vaccine, I don't get polio. A vaccine, I don't get measles. But this doesn't do that at all. And you know, there's obvious damage. There's no truth. There's no debate.
So I can say you are pro-vax except for this one.
Oh, I've had every vaccine just about known to man, because I travelled for so many years. I had every vaccine just about you can imagine. But those vaccines work. And right from the outset of this whole debacle, it's obvious that it was more than a vaccine. This is a concerted effort by powers that are external to New Zealand and external to lots of countries, where they've put in place so many leaders that have all done a training by a certain group of people, World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, Global Reset, whatever you want to say. And I'm not even being a conspiracy theorist when I say this, because these are all facts. And they are engineering a social experiment to bring in their vision of how the world should be. And remember, we're people, this is our country, and we want our vision. And there hasn't been one discussion in the New Zealand government that I can remember where they said, what do we want as a people? Where are we going? What type of society do we want to live in? And do we want ownership and control of our natural resource rather than selling everything out that has happened over the last, like, I don't know how many years now, successively. And we, you know, one moment we're all globalism. Next second, oh, we're all sustainable. I mean, you know, the messages are so diametrically opposed in all instances. You know, and for me, one of the classic signs of things really going wrong was when we were told, we are your one and only source of truth. I'm sorry, this was straight out of George Orwell. This was straight out of Aldous Huxley. I mean, if the writing wasn't on the wall at that moment in time, then I mean, really, I think New Zealand, you really have to wake up. You know, we never thought this could happen here, but it is.
Well, thank you for that, mate. Monday News Live.
Thank you, man.
Hey, ladies, what's your grasp on what's just happened and where we go from here?
People need to realise all their magic, they can get touched by alcohol when they're tired, when they're on drugs. It's all an illusion. Every single part of their magic is an illusion. But everybody knew that it's an illusion, it cannot touch them. All of their shit. But there are a lot of vulnerable people here that don't know that illusion between both sides. They've worked on us psychologically. It goes many structures. They've got so many structures they can work on. There's a lot of vulnerable people here that don't know it's an illusion, and I just want them to know, when they know that all their magic, all their shit is just an illusion, it cannot touch us. The only physical touch is the police, but they are not even allowed to touch us until we start a riot. If we start being angry at the others, or there are people infiltrating and racking us up, and all our people are starting to get tired because they've stayed up for 2 nights. They need sleep so they can recharge themselves, but what they're doing is tiring us out so we can start fighting. When we start fighting, we get angry when we're tired, right? This is what they're trying to do. Tire us out, get us all roughed up, especially the men, and then start a riot or start fighting amongst ourselves and have it on camera. I've seen a lot of people yesterday that I haven't seen here before with cameras taking pictures everywhere. On the news last night they said that we're chucking shit at the cops. I never saw that, and I was standing at the top watching from the top how the police actually came in. I saw them gathering, talking amongst each other with their chief. Then I saw them walk in. I was on the other side of the road walking around town, analysing the town. When I came back, that's when I saw all the police coming in. It's all planned. They weren't. A group did know that they were coming, but they accidentally missed their cause. Of course they would. 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. We can forgive him, but we're learning to work together as a community. We're learning to work together with different minds, and that is a hard thing for us. We're learning to heal. It's a big thing. So yeah.
Thanks for that.
My point is that mainstream media, it was all rigged, that mainstream media were there to film what happened, and we've got the rego of the car that rushed into the police line behind me. It's not one of us. And yeah, so as well as that, the police have been served today, so they can't do anything. I was here when the riot police were coming down. It was pretty freaky, and I get our reaction because we needed to have strong people up there, up the front, boots on, not thongs or sandals, to hold that line, and they did really well and diverted that line up the side street instead of coming right down to where we had our resources. We have to be aware of these demands, these people that are here to secure and cause trouble. And we are all one, and we're working together, we're very powerful. So I think that's where we have to really try and aim for.
Thank you for that. Have a great day. We'll be back later on finally with if any more issues arise. And good morning to all our trolls and our haters. Ka pai. Good morning to the people who are actually benefiting from this. And you all have a great day. But it's time to go and get some breakfast and go and see how my wife is doing. Oh, there's a lot of comments happening. Oh, hello, Tracy. It's been an early morning for us, and it's all peaceful now. And our people got to realise, there's people holding the front line, and they're holding back our people as well as the police. And it's our people that are turning our people. And it's pretty sad that amongst these protesters, there's people that are stirring it up, and people that are aggravating the situation. I know they're angry, it's understandable. But that ain't solving, that ain't helping us get the message across. But I'm going to take a email. Mana News Live, Mana Truth, Mauri.